With the NBA draft coming up next month in November, we will be introducing 60 new players into the league from various different colleges, and likely, a lot of these prospects will also be coming from obscure international countries as well. While we know LaMelo Ball, Justin Wiseman, Anthony Edwards, Cole Anthony, and international players like Deni Avdija, since all the spotlight is on them, there are also some under-the-radar prospects that are going to be selected later on in the draft. Someone that's going to be a diamond in the rough, a hidden gem, a draft steal. One of these players is Zeke Nnaji, a power forward center coming from Arizona. Like I mentioned a couple of seconds before, Zeke Nnaji is a power forward center combo coming from Arizona as a freshman. He is listed at 6'11", 240 pounds, and a 7'1" wingspan. In his only season at Arizona, he averaged 16.1 points per game, 8.6 rebounds per game, on 0.8 assists per game, on 57% shooting from the field, 29% shooting from the three-point line, and 76% from the charity stripe. Zeke Nnaji has been described as a quote-unquote wiry, strong, mobile big man who is skilled enough to stretch the floor and threaten the opposition with his perimeter shooting, end quote. Some of his noticed strengths that Nnaji has is rebounding. Nnaji averaged 3.1 offensive rebounds per game, and his college high for offensive rebounds is 8 offensive rebounds against Gonzaga, by the way. Due to his energy, athleticism, positioning, and length, he's capable of grabbing a lot of rebounds, as he had 17 rebounds against Gonzaga in total. Using his 7'1" wingspan to his advantage as well, he's able to grab a lot of rebounds. Scouts describe Nnaji as a player who plays with great passion and intensity, bringing solid consistency for a player of his age, and he's going to be turning 20 in January. Nnaji proved to be a solid three-way scoring power forward, as he has the ability to score in the post at an efficient rate thanks to his quick first step off the dribble, easily draws fouls, which allows him to take a lot of free throws in games, and being able to stretch the floor and occasionally hit the three via pick and pop and etc. Nnaji notched a true shooting percentage of 63% in his only season at Arizona, with a player efficiency rating of 25.7. But just like any other player in the game of basketball, there are some weaknesses in Nnaji's game. One of the weaknesses that Nnaji has is his ball security, as he averaged 2.2 turnovers per game, which isn't good if you ask me, as some silly passes were made to cause those turnovers. Nnaji has proved himself to have an inability of blocking shots at the college level, despite his explosiveness and verticality, as Nnaji averaged just under a block per game, specifically 0.9 blocks per game. Despite me talking about his ability to stretch the floor, Nnaji is not really a good three-point shooter, but he's good at shooting the mid-range. He only shot 5 of 17 from the three-point line last year, but that could be easily improved or fixed on, as he has a solid shot already. As I mentioned, he can shoot from the mid-range. It's just a matter of working on extending his range through work in the gym during the off-season. Although Nnaji measured in at 240 pounds, he looks a little bit skinnier than that because of his build, but he has the willingness to play physical though, so at least he's not afraid. If you were to ask me, he's kind of built like Jackson Hayes when it comes to his weight and the way how his body looks like, as they're both lanky and skinny. Although Nnaji is not really that skinny compared to Jackson Hayes, but he's still more or less skinny and lanky. Some bulking would be really good for him to compete with the elite big men in the NBA, both on offense and on defense, as Nnaji has a really good post game as well. So what's the outlook on Zeke Nnaji? Scouts believe that he's a late first rounder, maybe mid first rounder if he's lucky, but he has proved himself to be one of the most prolific and productive freshmen in the nation. He's an NBA ready caliber player who has great upside if he's used as a stretch four. And we need to know if he could develop a good three-point shot as well to know that. And he could thrive as a shot blocker since he has the size, athleticism, wingspan, and the desire to improve in that area and to improve his game in general. Could the Pac-12 Rookie of the Year be a diamond in the rough? Only time will tell. This was MVG and I'm out.